Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice Otherings. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today this is one without a camera. This was a request from somebody for the event. They wanted some help on day 3 on how to do this puzzle. Now, I already completed it on my one account, so what I'm going to do is I think I can run it again. I think it'll just let me do it again. So, basically, I'm just do a couple of them for fun for a few minutes here. And I'll kind of show you, and I will do my best not to mess it up. But here we go. So, for this one, I just went like this. You can also back up, by the way. You can back up if you're holding down on the screen or if you're using an emulator like me on the LD player. And don't forget, you can always redo it. All right, so this is real simple. It's just a mini game right within the game. So we go like this, and then usually, I believe I just did this. And it's a little challenging at first because you have to make sure you get everything, right? Oh, go back. I think I have to go this way, like this. Just loop around and boop, there it goes. So there's the pattern. You can kind of see it like that. Okay, so that's that one. That's how you do this one. And then for this one, all right, I'll run this one real quick too for those who might need it. Again, it's a fun little thing. I was asked this as a comment, and I do read your guys' comments on my videos. So anyway, this one was a little bit more challenging. I kind of had to finish up in the middle. So what I did was I went around the side. All right, I went like this. And then the problem is you have this little weird area in the middle here. So I believe I went like this. I'm trying to remember how I did it. All right. Usually you just kind of do a loop to come all the way around. And, you know, if you fail the time, don't let the time freak you out. They let you do it over and over. So just, there's nearly no penalty for making a mistake. So just don't freak out. That is just there to help challenge you. Okay, so you know what I think I originally did? I think that you have to fill out, you have to cut all the things, right? That's the big one. And I'm attempting to remember how I did this. You know what? I started the other way. I'm going to reset here. All right, so I think what I did was I went this way up and then kind of did this. And then basically at this point, I need to kind of fill out everything, right? So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go like this. All right, like that. Then whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. You can kind of see it right there. All right, so that's pretty much what you are. And again, you can, try to make it faster, slower, whatever. Day 4 is not out yet. I'm sorry, 13 hours away. I could do another video if you need it, but mainly that's what people asked for. The other ones are pretty darn simple. The other ones, it's pretty straightforward. I can show you for maybe those who might want it, but it's, you're basically just having to fill out. See, it's pretty easy puzzles. In fact, they're not too bad at all, the first ones. They're like easy peasy, right? Again, I think it's fun. I think it's cool they do little things like this. I like the RiseToWar events are fun. This is pretty much just a random thing for the fall event or for Thanksgiving, whatever you celebrate. But again, it's more for the Harvest Time Festival for the Hobbits. Again, they didn't really do a lot for the Harvest Festival this time. It's pretty much just the puzzles. But I mean, hey, they threw them in, right? And then, of course, Day 4 will be coming out right there. So, and again, I did this real quick late at night when I saw the comment. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make it real fast. That's why I didn't even really set up my cameras or my lights for all that stuff. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Little side note, this is how my season's going. It's been crazy. It's been pretty crazy. I've got some pretty good battles. I'm actually going to be able to start showing you guys some stuff. I want to talk about a few things. I'll mention just a little side comment, which really does help if you're behind when you're starting out, because this season I was a little bit behind when I started. When you're getting your daily stuff in the tavern, all right, just a little hint. I think I've said this in a few other videos before, but when you're collecting these, right, later on, defeating things and getting your blue and your purples, don't forget that these purples go all the way up to level 45. So don't use the purples to level up any commander that isn't already level 40. Save them, all right? So save them. Use the blue ones to get them up to level 40, okay? So once you have that, right, once you have your things, now you can go to the commanders, and you can see here, I already have these guys at level 45. I used that to get there. They've got some XP because of some PvP that I was able to get. But for example, like, let's go ahead and go to here, Mr. Falcon, right? Go to experience. Now, see, I could add this, right? and it can go all the way up, but I'm wasting a lot of this because this works past level 45. So since I have so many, I'm going to use the blue ones first, get them to 40, because they do not get past 40. Now, as you can see here, I actually couldn't quite make it with these to 40, but if I could, it would cap at 40, right? It wouldn't let me put any more in on this character. So I'm going to go ahead and level them up to there, and then, all right, then the cap, I'm going to go ahead and use a fuse. That's all I have right now. Then you can pass the cap and you can get them all the way up to level 40. And you can see it only took half instead of taking all of them to get to 45 because I used my blue ones first. And you couldn't use the blue ones past there, okay? So keep that in mind. It's a great way to get your characters up really, really quick. And just thought I'd throw that in there into this video. Now I can use my thing. Oh, or not. Why can't I use it? Oh, I'm not at my base. Silly me. But yeah, I do like that you can use a lot more points now, depending on your characters with the things, and I understand why they made it where there's like the level ups. I talked about that in a video a few weeks ago if you don't remember. But yeah, this is a fun little side game. I do like RiseToWar. Again, I understand phone games are not going to be for everyone. That's why I cover many Lord of the Rings subjects here on the Lord of the Rings Voice of the Rings channel. We do pretty much everything Lord of the Rings. That'll always be the case. But I do like the fact that RiseToWar is technically New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers, and it's under another company does the game itself, but that's the people who own it. So technically it's the same companies, right? They made the original trilogies. So it's kind of cool to, be able to play it, and that's why they have the rights to all the images of the characters and stuff, and actors and prop replicas and things like that. Again, I just see this. It's so fun. It's so fun to like see some of their actual weaponry, which again, I have this, right? The sword, which I've covered on the channel. And if I haven't, it'll be on the collection playlist sooner or later. All right, my friends. Well, again, hopefully that helped you out with this little event here. Have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. Stay happy. And again, to my one viewer, there you go. I hope that helped you out with the puzzle day 3. Have a good one, my friends. And again, puzzle day 4, if you need it, I'll put out a video. But if you don't, that's fine too. All right, I'll see you guys in the next ones. Stay happy. And thanks to my wonderful patrons for their wonderful support, and Reb for being a royal guard. I will see you in the next videos and live streams. This was just a fast, real quick video to put out for you guys. See you in the next one. Oh, and for my RiseToWar fans, I will be trying to put out more battle report videos. Those are coming, I promise. Now I've got to hold myself to that now. See you guys.